If you do just this one thing in your real estate career, you're going to get a lot more business than the average realtor out there. Trust me. I was a realtor for 18 years and now I've moved into more of a coaching role, and I can tell you very few realtors back then and even today are doing this. It is the most simple and the most easy, and yet they are still not doing it. So stick around so you can make sure you're not making this mistake. Hey, I'm Shawn Bell and I am a social media coach for the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, and I'm also the founder of the Realtors Blueprint, which is a platform that helps realtors generate non-stop leads well on autopilot through Facebook ads. This tip I'm going to give you is going to sound so simple, but yet I challenge you over the next 3 to 6 months to stick with this. And if you are consistent with it, you are going to see a difference in your business. But I guarantee you, 90% of you watching this will not follow along with this for the next 3 to 6 months. So if you are in that 10%, congratulations. Take this seriously. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this? I guarantee that when I tell you this strategy, a lot of you are going to skip off this video because you're going to be like, oh, that's so simple, that's easy. Yet you're probably not going to do it. Or there's going to be those that be like, yep, I do this already. And you probably do not do it as well as you think. So I'm sorry to be so blunt, so harsh, but I'm telling you this to better your business. Sometimes we need to look in a mirror and realize maybe I'm not doing as good of a job as I thought I was. So here we go. The number one strategy, and this is all I did, was be available. Let me explain. I know what you're saying. I am available. I'm ready to go. I'm willing to do anything. When certain messages come in, you're tough to get a hold of. Sorry, maybe it's not you. Maybe you are great at this, but I'm just telling you, on average, what I see, and from all the dealings that I did, it was being available. So what I would do is if I ever got an email from a lead or an inquiry or anything, guess what was tied to me? It was in my pocket. Oh, so easy. Pull it out, send a message back. That's all I had to do. And you would not believe the amount of business that I got just from this. And I know you're thinking I sound crazy, but trust me, I had so many listings just because of this. When I would ask people, why did you list with me? A lot of times they'd say, because you were available. We reached out to 5 other realtors like that. You got back to us. Another realtor got back to us an hour later, which is one of the quicker ones. Some didn't even get back to us and some took a day or two. You were immediate, and therefore we knew we wanted you to be our realtor. And that was it. I'm not kidding you. From there, all my customers, it spread like wildfire. Shawn's available. We can get a hold of Shawn. Whenever we message Shawn, we can get a hold of him. And I started to get a lot of referrals out of this because everybody knew, and I even had customers, even to this day, prior customers saying, we knew when we would message you that you would get back to us right away. And a lot of people always made jokes being like, Shawn, you're on your phone all the time, or like, it looks like you're always messaging people. And I was, because if my phone vibrated and it went off, I was making sure I got back to somebody. And if I didn't, it actually felt wrong and it bothered me. The more I was available, the more I got back to people. It was so easy. And I had so many people, speak to my wife maybe the next day and be like, oh, sorry we kept your husband from you. We kept messaging him all the time. And she was like, I didn't even notice, because maybe we were on the couch watching TV. And guess what? It's not like back in the day, whereas phone calls and you always had to pick up the phone and leave the room, I was still able to text even as we were sitting there, and she didn't even notice. So it is so easy. Guys, girls, it takes seconds to pull out your phone and reply to a message, and that's it. Now I get it. There's going to be some situations where you can't. I was the same way, where if we're on holidays or there's something very important, it needs to wait. But that is rare occasion. When I see realtors out there, and I dealt with realtors all the time, where it was a consistent battle to get a hold of them, I often thought, how is their customers wanting to deal with them when I can't even get a hold of them when there's a deal on the line and they won't return a message? And I see it today now when I have certain realtors that are interested in something and I'm giving them a bunch of information, and then all of a sudden they ghost me when I'm not even trying to sell them anything. I'm trying to help them and they won't even respond to a message. It boggles my mind. I don't know, maybe I'm sounding crazy here, but literally we are in the business of communication and getting back to people. And if you can be the one that is available, and every single time there's a message or an email or a voicemail and you're getting back to that person right away, they take note and they realize, and it gives them the feeling like you care and you're going to be there to help them. So they know if there's ever they're in a pickle or a jam, you're going to be available. They can message you and you will get back to them. If they ever have that feeling like they mean nothing because they're trying to get a hold of you and you can't take the time to respond to them, what type of feeling does that give them? So again, I've generated a pile of business just by replying to people, because there is people shopping out for different realtors, and they will send out messages to multiples and they will see who gets back to them first. Guess what? I generated so much business, and I know it sounds so simple. This is literally the one thing that made me stand out amongst all the other realtors out there, bar none. And this is also very important when I talk about Facebook ads. If you're generating leads, you need to reach out to them, get a response out of them. And if they don't, keep trying. Or if they do respond to you, send them a message. Even in today's business with other realtors I help, sometimes I'll see a lead has messaged them back and they don't reply to them. You generated the dang lead. The lead actually is responding to you and you can't respond back to them. What do you think's going to happen? What is a saying? It's like 90% of being successful is just showing up. Literally. That's it. All you have to do is show up, give a crap, and that's it. Respond to your messages, and I'm sorry if I had a bit of a rant today. If you're doing this, I applaud you. Amazing, good job. Keep up with it. And if you feel like you maybe are good, but you just need to work on this a bit more, that's okay too. I didn't mean to point the finger today. I just see a lot of realtors that are really falling short on this, and they have such an amazing opportunity. And it just breaks my heart when they can't take these couple extra seconds to do this, and then they complain and wonder why they're not getting any business. So please, if you've made it this far in the video, take this very seriously. I'm not just making this up because it's a simple thing, or you might think I'm crazy. Literally, this is like the number one thing that I always preach to everybody. And even though it sounds so simple, it truly works. So I really hope you take this seriously. I wish you the best of luck in your business, and I can't wait to see you get all that business because you are available. Now, I did make a little comment about Facebook ads. I'm kind of done a ton of Facebook ads, and I love generating leads through Facebook ads. So if you're somebody that wants to do the same, I have a free guide for you. In this guide, I give my 5 killer Facebook ads that generated me 268 leads in just 7 days. So if you want a copy of that, make sure to comment with Facebook ads and I will send you a copy. That's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, please comment. Go to the description. I have some links in there. You can reach out to me if you want to have a further discussion. Otherwise, have a great day and I will see you in the next video. Take care.